big one. Hey Gina, how you doing, sweetheart, bro? My favorite W character is John Cena, Big Show, Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, Roman Reigns, Great Khali, and Mark Henry.
Characters. We're talking about Halloween Havoc. Our chat must have severe ADHD.
Sorry, guys. In the big channel, we were live, and I couldn't figure out. I didn't know that you had to push a button. We figured it out, though. That's all right. We'll be right back.
So that was what, like 30 minutes of nothing?
27 minutes. Yeah.
Jesus
of nothing?
Christ.
No.
Yeah,
We were still streaming. No,
that.
we were streaming on the little one. Still, we're good. That's fine. How you doing tonight, Gina?
I know. So the big one, that's the one. I don't watch the vertical anything. I don't watch stuff on my phone.
It's all right.
So the big one on my TV.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
All right, so let's see. Number one is obvious. It's the obvious: Eddie Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio, and it was title versus mask.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Remember when Ray was masked? He didn't have his mask for
there's
a few years.
One of the video games, he doesn't have his mask in it.
Oh yeah, there was a while there when he was with NWO when he was when he didn't wear a mask at all. Like he didn't wrestle in a mask or nothing. Yeah, he didn't wrestle with. He didn't wrestle with.
He wasn't in NWO. He was in LWO, right?
No, he was in NWO. 1000%. He was in NWO.
Is that when they did the?
He was like one of the original. La Raza.
That was Eddie Guerrero.
No, that was Conan.
Oh yeah, it was.
Hola, Holmes.
Made it mainstream as hell.
I used to like Conan.
Watching Jericho versus Raven right now from '98.
Damn, Vader's split open.
Yeah,
it's fucking this match.
Do you guys remember when Vader and do you ever see the thing when Vader and Undertaker, they were doing an interview and Vader started like shooting on the guy and started hitting him?
No, I don't remember that.
You guys ever see that?
Oh, you're on the late night show?
Yeah, it was pretty funny, dude. And Undertaker just said,
"Like, does that feel fake to you?"
Yeah, and then
that wasn't Vader.
Yeah, it was.
No,
yeah, there was it happened like 3 times.
It didn't happen just one time. Yeah, it wasn't just once. We're doing good, Gina. How you doing? No, it's not. It was Vader. Vader fucking gets up and starts punching a dude with his punches. I'm telling you. Then the one time,
look it up on YouTube.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan. You don't remember Hulk Hogan? Yeah, we can look it up.
Doesn't matter now. I mean, half the live wasn't even going.
Well, it was going on the regular.
Who cares?
Vader punching.
We need a new sound guy, a new video guy.
I just don't understand what we're doing before the show starts, and then we start the show, and then it doesn't fucking work.
There you go.
The Chevy
Colorado. Yeah, this one, 97. What Josie's thinking about is the backstage one with that NBC reporter or whatever, and he gave guy punches him. He's gonna be sued for that.
صدق والسلام يسعدنا أن نستضيف مصارعين مشاركين بهذه البطولة ما شاء الله.
They're in like Iraq or something.
Yeah.
Diplomatic individual.
This is great. Watch this.
Perhaps not quite so diplomatic. In fact, I find your question and your remarks insulting to what I do.
And Undertaker's like, oh shit.
Physically, no man can do what I do in the ring.
Undertaker,
if they could, why wouldn't they be out there making the type of money we make and enjoy the type of fame and lifestyle that we enjoy? So I find your remark and your question insulting. It's not my question. It's somebody. Does that fucking feel fake, huh? Does that feel fake? Anything.
Flip the table.
Does it? Oh no! Just
why don't you come down tonight?
And before I kick his ass, I'll kick your ass.
Okay. How's that for kayfabe?
Hey, we're not here to be insulted. I'm not here to be insulted. Okay. Right.
Saudi Arabia?
I don't know, dude. Hey, he did. He ain't getting in trouble.
That's crazy. I've never seen that. And you know what? This match that Vader's having with Cactus Jack that I'm watching, it's a really good fucking match. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
I didn't know Vader was that good.
They always put on great matches together.
Vader was so like I wasn't around. Like he wasn't around when I was. I mean, he probably was. He just wasn't on TV anymore. When did he stop wrestling?
Well, he was going to be champion.
Isn't Vader's dead now, right?
Yeah.
No, I know. He has been dead for a while.
He was going to be champion, and Shawn Michaels sandbagged him.
Oh, that's right. But when did he leave WWF or wrestling, whatever company?
What do you mean, Shawn Michaels sandbag?
He went to WC.
Like
he went to
politics backstage.
Yeah, he went to ECW for a little bit, I think. No, that was Bam Bam Bigelow.
Yeah, Bam Bam Bigelow died in 2003, I think.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, Shawn Michaels sandbagged him from being a champion. Bro.
That's why Shawn Michaels was the biggest backstage politicker ever. That's why everyone who worked with him fucking hated him.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he's still one of arguably my favorite of all time.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, I didn't work with him, so he entertained me, but.
Hulk Hogan, dude, they pushed the Big Show as the Giant for like so hard in WCW, dude. Like they made it seem like he was Andre the Giant's son, 1000%, dude.
They said he's not even close to 7 feet. He's like 6'8" or something.
Still pretty tall.
I thought he was Andre the Giant's son when I was a little kid because some kid at my school told me, and I believed it. You know, when like kids just tell bullshit lies.
Everybody used to say that. Yeah, everybody used to say that when we were kids.
Yeah.
Undertaker and Kane were brothers. Well, that was actually a part of the storyline, I think.
Diamond Dallas Page versus Macho Man. That was a great one. DDP rise to stardom, continue with the explosion. They always put on great shows.
Yeah, DDP is probably the most positive guy who ever, who was around at the time he is and is still alive today. He's like the most positive dude on the planet.
What's going on with his health? Does anybody know anything right now?
Who's that?
DDP? I didn't know he was unhealthy.
Yeah, he was in the hospital for something like
Well, he's old because he was in his 40s in the 90s. So what is he now? 70?
Yeah.
Another dude that.
So this is
procedure. Wow.
Yeah, this is on August 28th. Hey guys, this was 1 month ago update. This is October 2nd.
Oh, he's still alive.
Yeah, there's no updates as of a month. He's probably just still in recovery. So that's good, you know. At least he's still with us.
Is Miz the 24/7 champ right now?
Does that belt even exist still? That was the dumbest belt they ever made.
Does Miz still wrestle? Yo, what up, Double D? Nice platform. Look for the show. Let's go. You like the hats, Double D?
Double D?
All right, let's see. I should have watched all these matches before we did this. I have watched the Spin the Wheel match.
I remember like Taboo Tuesday and Cyber Sunday when I don't even know if it was real, but the fans could vote on the match. On
yeah, they definitely made you think that you could vote on it.
There's that one Cyber Sunday where Shawn Michaels just starts super kicking all the people backstage.
Right. So, okay, since in theme of Halloween, what was your favorite, scary gimmick wrestler, if that makes any sense?
Undertaker.
Okay.
Undertaker. Well,
Undertaker, Raven.
Undertaker, appreciate you, Caesar.
During the Attitude Era. During
Mankind.
the Attitude Era. But... You know, most recently, definitely Bray.
Okay.
Yeah, Bray Wyatt was one of the only newer wrestlers that I went, wow, this guy's really good. It's a shame he's wrestling in the 2010s.
Dude, it was like a truck when he would throw his body at people. It'd be like a truck hitting you, dude.
Yeah.
Or at least that's what it was like.
Bray Wyatt was really good.
He had a great finisher, great entrance, great gimmick, great everything, and that's rare. We don't have that now. Nobody's got, I'm trying to think of somebody who's got it all together.
What about?
Because today you have guys that are really good at the in-ring, Circus Olay bullshit, and then you have guys that are good on the mic. You don't really have like people who have good wrestling psychology and are good on the mic anymore. I've noticed.
Would you put ECW Raven in that line of like scary type things?
I just said Raven in general. Because he looks like he had like that kind of like grunge goth look, and
yeah, he had that. He definitely had that Nirvana look to him.
And then you had I'm blanking, Sting, with the black or the black and white face paint.
I don't consider him.
He would hide in the rafters, and
I think he was more so mysterious than scary.
Well, when I was a kid, they had that Sprite commercial where he goes to the kid's house and like beats the shit out of him. I don't know if you remember that. It was in like the year 2000.
Yeah,
that scared me when I was a kid because I thought it was legit.
That's funny.
Because I was in like kindergarten when that came out.
So like Raven like literally put somebody on a cross in ECW. That's why I say like he's like borderline on the scarier stuff.
Remember when the Undertaker hung Big Boss Man?
Yeah. Holy shit!
God, that was crazy.
Do you remember when the Big Boss Man drug Big Show's dad's casket? Do you remember that? And then he fed him his dog.
That
was crazy. That shit was fucking insane, dude. Man, Goldberg. I think Goldberg was overrated.
Yeah, he was more of like he played, for the Georgia Bulldogs and the Atlanta Falcons. He was kind of like an athlete hire. He was great though. Like he was one of the first. Him and Hollywood Hogan. They came together in a pack.
Yeah.
First action figures I ever had. And when the ice cream truck would come to my street in like late '90s, there was a Goldberg pops. Now the SpongeBob popsicle ice cream thing with the gummy eyeballs.
Yeah, I remember those.
There was a Goldberg one I got, and I had a little like stand-up thing you could make of Goldberg.
Yeah, so
but he was great when I was a kid, fun in the video games. But now that like I know a lot about wrestling, and honestly, his like matches the last 10 years were all bad. He hasn't had a good match since maybe 2003 when he first came back to WWE after WrestleMania 19. But it was like because everyone was like. Anytime a WCW star came over, it was a big deal.
Yeah.
Sting came way too late in 2015.
Double D, how do you like the layout with the names?
If it even is working.
No, it is. It's working. It's like that's what he's watching on. He's watching the bigger format. I didn't know when you schedule it, you had to click this go live button too. I thought you could just go live and it goes live. But it's fine.
I think it looks good.
Yeah, it looks fine. Looks really good.
Tell me this: Can you guys see me right now? Still?
Yeah.
And once I set this up a little more, I'll put your guys' names on the smaller one too. So who do you guys think was like the best WCW wrestler though? Sting, right? Arguably, or unanimously, Sting. Maybe Ric Flair, but Ric Flair was an NWA guy before he was WCW. Yeah,
I'd say Sting. I still think Hollywood Hogan. I know I love the NWO was the greatest thing to happen to wrestling because it's why WWF had to go the Attitude Era route. So like Hollywood Hogan's, that was like my favorite thing ever.
Okay. I like it. What about you, Jones?
Repeat the question, please.
Favorite WCW wrestler ever. Who do you think was the best?
I like Beach Sting.
Beach Sting.
That's what I always used to call him from when we were kids. I always liked Flair. I really didn't watch too much after Sting turned into Brendan Fraser Sting. Or, I'm sorry, Brendan, what's his name?
Brendan Lee.
The Crow or whatever.
Yeah.
I loved it. I was obsessed with that Sting. I never saw the beach or the surfer Sting because I was too young.
I literally would maybe only catch the first hour of Nitro just because it started before Raw. Like I always. Yeah.
Double D.
That's what I did when Raw was on USA. I'd watch the first hour and then turn on Kill Tony because I would just put it on waiting for Kill Tony.
Double D says Ric Flair. Woo! Hold on, I got you, Double D.
Yeah, I probably liked Flair better than. There we go. Probably liked Flair better than Sting.
Hollywood Hogan was my favorite, but he's obviously, WWF, WCW. He's just professional wrestling. So, but just only WCW, I'd probably say Sting.
Hey, just so you guys know.
Remember when Hogan had to cut his hair because he was in
Hey.
He was in Three Ninjas.
Hey.
So he had to cut his hair.
He shaved his mustache.
Don't cut me. Hey, you guys, don't cut me off. Just so you know.
I'm better than you, and you know it.
Double D.
AEW marks.
Double D said, loved Nitro. MJF's the GOAT. Where do you put?
Well, he's at a show that isn't even cracking 400,000 people right now, so he's got to make that move.
Wrestling sucks in general. He should just go be a fucking movie star at this point.
Yeah, but WWE's still getting like 3 million a week, so you'll get more eyeballs. You got to do WWE before. I know he was in Happy Gilmore because Adam Sandler's a wrestling mark, but if he wants to be in Hollywood and be a main role, he's got to go to WWE for a few years. Because fucking Sasha Banks was in that Star Wars Disney show or whatever.
Yep.
Sasha Banks.
That Gina Carano got wrongfully fired from.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Such bullshit, dude. I can't stand Disney.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of those shows since probably before COVID.
Ladies, feel free to sign into my DMs, ladies. Sorry. I've been hitting this.
No, you're good. I'm trying to keep the noise going because there's a lot of dead air.
Yeah, no, you're good. You guys keep talking.
Sting versus Jake the Snake Roberts. Spin the wheel. Oh, we already talked about that. Jake the Snake was crazy. Jake the Snake is still alive, which is incredible.
Double D says Macho Man vs. Ric Flair was one of the best Halloween matches of all time. There you go. It was a retirement match, which neither one of them retired. What a bunch of liars.
He had the WWE retirement match at Mania 24. Then he went to TNA. And then he had that stupid match against Jeff Jarrett where he had 3 heart attacks during it and didn't even know. He got like his blood work done, and the lady's like, "You had 3 heart attacks."
Like, oh shit! Give me another whiskey.
Right.
Yeah, dude. He the day Hulk Hogan died, he was at a bar in Tampa, like just like FaceTiming TMZ and crying drunk, and I'm like, how is he still alive?
That's wild.
He'll go. I mean, I don't want to say that in a mean way because I love Ric Flair, but
yeah,
he's like Ozzy Osbourne, where you're just kind of waiting to get to log into your Facebook and see "Rest in Peace, Ric Flair."
Yeah, like well, yeah, we kind of saw this one coming fucking 3-4 years ago.
Well, he almost died in 2017. He had like a 10% chance to live, and I remember thinking,
dude, he was at the hospital when Hogan died.
Who was?
Ric Flair. He was.
No, he wasn't. He was at a bar in Tampa. I watched him the day he died. Hogan wasn't at a hospital when he died. He died at his house.
No. Ric Flair was in the hospital when he died.
Not when Hulk Hogan died.
Yeah, dude, I seen him do an interview.
He was at a bar in Tampa. He was on TMZ right away.
He probably went to a bar in Tampa.
And go to a bar.
Yeah, he probably left the hospital and went to a bar.
He wasn't in the hospital, dude. He was in the hospital in 2017, and he had a 10%.
No, I swear, like he was doing something at the hospital.
He was in the hospital.
And he
say to the Jessica Ventura voice.
He was in the hospital.
Well, he wasn't in the hospital because he was doing that air horn sponsorship company, and he was out and about in Florida. He got kicked out of a bar in Gainesville last year.
I remember that.
You said that in the Ventura voice.
Hulk Hogan was in the hospital with Ric Flair when Ric Flair came out of his coma, and the first thing Ric Flair said was like, "Hogan, can you get me a 6-pack?" And Hogan's like, Hogan told the story on Theo Von, and Hogan's like, "Holy shit, bro, you're an alcoholic." Like,
that's so
holy
funny.
shit.
Bitches and blow. Woo! Man, oh man.
I feel like Eddie Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio Jr. though is like today people see that as the greatest of all time because Eddie Guerrero's gone, but I think at the time it would have been
a mid card at best.
Mediocre. It would have been more like I don't know.
I think it's more
it was
so
a great match.
I think it's more so they look back at it as the nostalgia in it.
Yeah, and Eddie Guerrero went on to be a big star and died early, and Rey Mysterio went on to be a big star, and now his son's a star.
Yeah. Yeah.
Eddie Guerrero's daughter is in somebody's wrestling school right now.
Really?
I just saw.
I would bet.
I can't remember whose wrestling school it is.
I didn't even know he had a daughter. I always thought he just had a son.
He used to be hot.
I don't think she did.
Well, Vic, I hated when Vicky Guerrero was on the show for like 10 years. It's like, all right, it's like when The Undertaker, he has his podcast and he put Michelle McCool on it. It's like, no, I want your co-host from Texas. I don't want Michelle McCool. And the podcast
Sarah.
sucks now.
Yeah. I want Sarah to be his partner on the podcast.
Yeah, he had to cover up his tattoo. I had the action figure that had that tattoo. It came with the glow in the dark ring. And the casket came with the paper casket. You had to build it for a casket match.
I think we should all get Sarah tattooed on our necks. That would just say what wrestling fans we are, because if you know, you know. You know what I mean?
I know.
You guys is crazy.
But the Halloween Havoc 97 set, like the stage is my favorite.
Yeah.
It's got the giant pumpkin, the giant like gargoyle over the screen or whatever.
I'm watching Hollywood Hogan and the Giant.
Are you still watching that like live best of Halloween Havoc?
Yeah, and they're taking on Macho Man.
I'm gonna throw that back on.
This one was one of the best ones.
Oh, look, there's a Slim Jim sponsorship everywhere. It's like WWE today.
Look at this one.
I cannot watch wrestling now because they have the sponsorships on the ladders, the tables, and the chairs, and it is so tacky. But yeah, that's my favorite stage ever. That's like my favorite wrestling stage ever. That, the old Backlash one with the claws that moved.
Oh shit! This is just Hogan versus Macho Man for the WCW title.
This is '98. This is the '98 stage. This was one of the best ones. Look at Jericho. Disco Inferno.
I think they used that twice, though. I think they used that stage twice.
I love this one.
I mean, why not? It looks fucking good. Yeah, it looks great. Sponsored by Snicker.
Yeah. Like, here's a better shot of it.
Jim all over this ring. Jones, does that not look like WWE today?
Yeah. All those Slim Jims and the 4 fucking posts.
Yeah, but this is kind of how it was back in the days. So back in the days, WWF would be like Karate Fighters. It would be Super Soaker was a lot of the advertisement for him. All of them used to do that. It's just.
It was in the ring?
If not in the ring.
Vince McMahon banned advertisements in the ring. You wanted a clean canvas.
Maybe not in the ring, no.
I'm talking on the ring canvas. It looks like WWE.
I thought you were talking about
100 fucking advertisements. No, they've always had sponsorships.
Okay, because like I remember like Karate Fighters were on the Survivor Series.
This match is like someone would be walking down the ramp and JR would be like, "This match is brought to you by Skittles. Taste the rainbow," and then they'll go back to the match. And it wasn't like there's Skittles. Do you remember when Rey Mysterio was fighting his son? It's supposed to be this emotional rivalry match, and there's a Cinnamon Toast Crunch costume guy dancing outside of the ring. Do you remember how ridiculous that was?
Say like a Jose Cuervo guy.
Yeah, Jose Cuervo. Well, they just now do alcohol. They never did alcohol because they're, mostly kids watch wrestling. Now they have that whiskey or Wheatley, so good I drink it neatly. And they played that 1,000 times at SummerSlam. And it was stuck in my head for 6 months.
That's great.
Your Wheatley, so good I drink it neatly.
Look, this is another good one.
This is Cody Rhodes.
This is another good one right here. That's a cool
one.
They use this.
The Slim Jims kind of ruin it, but
they use this face a lot. Like this face was the same thing on this. Like it was the same face.
What is that face? Is it like the gargoyle guy or something?
Yeah, it was just something they did back in the day. It was just like their WCW bad guy for Halloween face. Look, here was the mummy.
Halloween face.
Here was the mummy.
That stuff was stupid. That never aged well. They did that in the first ECW on Sci-Fi. A guy came out like a zombie because the Sci-Fi people were like, "Yeah, that's cool." That's my favorite Sting right there. He just looks like a fucking badass.
Yeah. No, my favorite Sting is Beach Sting.
They always look tacky to me, but I didn't watch it, so I don't have any nostalgia with that Sting. That's why.
Wow, look at that.
But the video games are crazy because they don't anymore because he went to AEW, but they have like 5 versions of Sting. The Wolfpack Sting.
Well, here, I'll show you this. Check this out.
It's just too colorful. It's too like 80s.
Dude, that's sweet.
This is the wrong one.
Go back to Purple Sting. Go to Purple Sting. That's the best one right there, but go back to Purple Sting. Purple Sting looked bad as fuck, dude.
This one was raw. Look at this one.
Nah, dude, purple's the best one.
Look at that.
So other than United States USA Sting.
This is probably a great fucking match. Sting and British Bulldog versus Vader and Sid Vicious.
Beach Blast. I love the ones that I like to rewatch are the outdoor ones at like spring break. The ones at Daytona at the biker club.
So good. Look at that.
Those are just so cool.
Look.
You couldn't have a wrestling show at a biker club because the bikers would be like, "What's this gay circus shit?"
You know, he used to do all his own.
We'll be right back.
He used to do all his own face paint.
No, we'll keep.
Well, I don't think when it comes to face paint, I think Jeff Hardy is a lunatic with that. Yeah. I miss when he came out with the glow paint in the early. You weren't watching anymore, Tom, but in 2002 and 2003, before he got refused to drug test or whatever, went to TNA, he had that glow in the dark paint, and he'd wear the khaki pants and the white tank top. He looked so sick. Yeah, that's from the video game.
That Sting looks.
People make these in 2K25.
Yeah, he's gay. Ew.
You can download anybody on the community creations. You can download AEW rings. You can download anything.
Yeah,
that Sting was cool.
Sweet.
Well, I bought it and I never play it. That's why I don't buy video games.
Did you guys see?
I never have time to play them.
Did you guys see that his son is wrestling now?
Yeah, he's in. What promotion is he on?
His name's B Sting.
What if he?
I'm shocked Sting got away with doing the woo because that was Ric Flair. I mean, that's almost like copyright infringement.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, these dudes all copied someone.
Bitches and blow, huh?
Yeah, but they were wrestling at the same time. I hate how Kevin Owens does the stunner.
Yeah.
And I understand he got permission from Stone Cold, but that's so lazy.
Yeah, but it's like he's like a fat slob and he does it and it doesn't look good.
He never looked believable to me ever. He's the reason I can't get emotionally invested in new wrestling because all right, this guy looks like somebody. He looks like a high school gym teacher or like a grade school gym teacher or something. He's got a gut. He looks like he's never. If Vince Russo says he looks like go to the gym. He's great on the mic too. So if he looked better, but he grew up with that Sami Zayn and ROH.
Yep.
Go to the gym, bro. Go to the gym, bro.
Go to a gym, bro. Come on,
honestly,
bro. Go to the gym.
I liked Kevin Owens with Chris Jericho.
Go to the gym, bro.
That's
all Jericho. Jericho's funny as fuck.
The list.
The list.
You just made the list.
Look at that. Look at that. LA Chargers Sting.
Oh shit! That purple Sting, dude. Pull that up like full page.
I just think that's so badass. The black and white paint, like he just looks edgy as fuck.
Yeah, I love Sting. Do you remember? I remember when he went.
Why are we cranking the Sting for this long?
Because he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
Can we crank the MJF for a little bit?
This was great.
A joke. Yeah, at the time though, that was stupid because the Dark Knight came out and everyone was like copy. I remember Rey Mysterio. I didn't watch it anymore, but I remember Rey Mysterio had the Joker gimmick at WrestleMania. I just remember seeing it. But this was so tacky at the time on TNA. I remember I turned it on once and I'm like, oh, Sting's changing his gimmick now this late in his career. But it's funny now to go back and look at.
That looks sweet.
And yeah, TNA, he put some red in the paint. TNA Sting was cool.
Well, TNA, he had red. He changed to red when he switched to Wolfpack. So
his whole face was red when he was on Wolfpack.
Yeah, it looked kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a cool throwback though to see, like what's in a video game or something. It's cool. It looks cool, but yeah, it's like almost looks like he's bleeding.
Macho Man took Hogan's wig off. Put it on. That's good.
Look, Chris Benoit popped up on my feed. Look with Sora.
I've made mistakes. I know that.
It's
AI.
AI.
But from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say I'm sorry. And
it sounds like CM Punk.
I've made mistakes.
Dude, AI.
Creepy AI.
AI.
I don't even agree with making that. Like, the dude's a fucking piece of shit. He killed us.
Yeah, just move on. I think a lot of it, too, is younger kids that weren't alive when he was around, and they're like, oh, he was so...
The dude
he was, if you were
horrible
alive... Yeah, I mean... It's sad what happened. I still think he was one of the greatest technical, but I just don't think about it anymore.
Yeah. I mean, you just can't. Like,
I skip his matches when they come on. Normally. The only thing I can rewatch is him hugging Eddie at WrestleMania 20 because it's so creepy how they both. Yeah. Eddie only had 1 year left on his life, and then Benoit was 3 years, and his kids are in the ring with him, and it's
Yeah. Yeah, that show was just nuts.
Is this Miss Elizabeth coming back out to the ring?
I'm sure it is.
I'm not watching it, so I do not know.
Somehow dudes like Luger and Snuka get the fuck away with murdering females, too. Like, it's crazy to me how shit used to be.
Very, very, very...
Before the internet, man.
And Snuka literally got charged with that, but they said he was too old to go to jail.
Yeah.
What a lucky bastard. He's related to one of the females.
They're throwing Slim Jims at the Macho Man. The crowd is.
That's like when they give away Prime bottles at WWE now. I thought I lost my SummerSlam Prime, but I found it.
Breaking news.
Oh, he pulled his pants down. Had to blur it out. Oh, dude, Hogan's... That's what I'm saying, though, but Hogan didn't need... the characters were so good, they didn't need all the flash, because they're so good on the mic and the matches meant something.
Double D said, breaking news, a terrorist plot in Dearborn, Michigan. By 5 arrested.
Yeah, that was like a week ago. Double D's on Facebook. He's not on X, so he's like a week behind.
I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, Cash Patel was like there was who cares about that? This is the wrestling podcast. We save that for the other one.
Just know that Cash is a dog.
Yeah.
Big dog. Cash Patel. He's with us.
So.
All men and women created by go. You know the thing.
The thing. So, Chad, tell us some of your guys' favorite matches.
Let's talk about like crazy matches, like the Boiler Room matches, the Casket matches, or the Inferno matches.
So, the Boiler Room match between Undertaker and Mankind was here in Cleveland, right?
Yeah. Was that Survivor Series or SummerSlam?
SummerSlam.
SummerSlam 96, because they were talking about that at the Cleveland one. They're like,
yep.
At the Gun Arena in 1996.
Oh, really?
Or maybe it was 97. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, he pulled his pants down. Shit. Jimmy, how far ahead of me are you?
You might have paused it or something. Or sometimes my YouTube will, like, this happens with Kill Tony, it'll, like, buffer a little bit so it doesn't lag at all, and then I'll be, like, 2 minutes behind.
I just saw him pull his pants down.
Who do you guys think is the best, like, horror wrestler right now? So I don't know everyone who's on AEW, so, I mean, I know, like, Darby Allin's kind of, I was going to say, WWE, I don't think there's anybody right now that's, like, a scary...
Not really.
Or in
WWE, I mean, you got the Wyatt Six.
Bo Dallas has been out, though.
Bo Dallas. I love how he's not Bo Dallas anymore.
I know, he's just
Uncle Howdy.
He's just not a.
Well, he got arrested at an airport. He was hammered. They didn't let him on the plane.
He's just not a B team mid carder anymore.
But the Wyatt Six, I hate when someone dies and they milk the death. Like that,
yeah.
You know, like Jones was talking about Rey Mysterio becoming the champion. Like that wouldn't have happened if Eddie Guerrero didn't pass away.
I don't know.
The feud, though, the feud with Randy Orton was great when he's like, Eddie's not in heaven. Eddie's down there. You just see like Rey Mysterio like turn away and then like he cries a little bit.
And why does Dom Mysterio look like Eddie Guerrero and not Rey Mysterio? Like that's so funny.
Because of his mustache and his mullet.
Yeah.
And Rey Mysterio has a mask on, so we don't really know what he looks like now. I'm sure you can find it on Instagram or something.
I think he looks. He probably looks. I'm pretty sure he looks like Rey Mysterio.
He probably looks more like his mom.
Yeah, could be.
But they had that SummerSlam 05 match. That's why what's so crazy about Eddie Guerrero is he was such a heel before he died. Such a heel.
I love when he would when the refs would be like down and he'd pick up a chair and he'd like wait for the refs to get up and he'd hit it on the ground.
His last ever match, he did that against. He became Mr. Kennedy, but he was Mr. Anderson at the time. That was his last ever match.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I didn't watch it when he wrestled.
So TNA is Mr. Anderson at DNA, but Mr. Kennedy versus Kurt Angle in a cage match. I watched it 2 nights ago because I just threw something on while I was laying in my bed. I ended up watching the whole thing, and I was like, damn. Because Mr. Kennedy popped for steroids after the Benoit thing, so there's no tolerance when that happened.
He was so good, too. I liked him.
Yeah. My dad thought he hated wrestling at the time, and now that he's older, and he remembers taking me to the shows, so he's like nostalgic with some of the people. He loved Mr. Kennedy. He thought it was hilarious. He's like, that guy's got white hair.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
He's just oiled up and on steroids with the white hair.
Right.
He's
That's
like he's just a roided out fucking Bob Holly.
Yeah.
Well, Bob Holly was roided out.
Holly looked fucking good. Yeah, Hardcore Holly looked fucking ripped.
Yeah.
Maven had Vince Russo on. He would hold up pictures of like mean or nice. And he showed Hardcore Holly, and I was like, damn, dude. Because Hardcore Holly was a mid-carder guy.
Yeah.
Who would put people over.
So,
and now he looks more main event than anybody.
So when I first
the companies.
When I first seen Hardcore Holly, he was known as Race Car Holly.
Yeah.
And he wore Spark Plug Holly. That's what it was, Spark Plug Holly. And he wore like a one piece suit, and it had racing stripes down the side.
Yeah. That blue suit.
It was blue one and a red one.
It's redneck. He had he did his Alabama slam, and me and my friends would do that move on each other on our trampoline because it was so easy to do. You just put the guy over your shoulders and flip him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I powerbombed somebody before. 2 people actually.
I love how you remember.
I'll come over there and put you in the figure 4.
Well, I powerbombed one, and his friend's mom came down and yelled at me because I put his head over his legs. And then I powerbombed Jeff on the couch.
I high-fived my brother, and I thought I broke his neck, but he was fine. He was just faking it.
Yeah,
I was like freaking out.
It was like, you don't
we used to do on the trampoline, bro. We used to do swanton bombs on each other. My friend put me in a walls of Jericho and almost broke my back. I was like,
that's hilarious.
I'm not acting anymore. Stop. And we like recorded it.
Yeah.
And me and my friend had this like 30-minute match. And then his mom goes, dinner's ready. And then in the middle of the match, he goes, Mom, you ruined the match. And we had it on camera. It was the funniest shit ever.
That's hilarious.
Man, I missed that. The TWF, the Trampoline Wrestling Federation, we took the WWF logo, which was like super taboo and blurred out at the time. We just put a T over it on the other side of the F, or the W.
Nice. I like it.
Get the F out.
Get the F out and add the T, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, my friends had like a little backyard wrestling thing, and they even went so far as to went and got real barbed wire.
What?
Yeah, I'm like, you guys are nuts, dude. Like, at first I was with it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, no, that's why they play those "Don't try this at home" stuff before every.
Cool.
When I was a kid, when the DVDs came out, it'd be like, "Tragedies are real." Oh my God, he has broken it out. It was like all these brutal injuries, and now it's like this super clean, like John Cena, like, we are professionals. Please don't try this at home, school, or with your friends.
Remember how bad? Remember how much JR hated Triple H?
Yeah.
That son of a bitch.
Yeah. by God, that Sam son of a bitch.
I loved it.
Bitch, by God.
I loved it. I loved how JR put everybody over.
Do a really good Jim Ross impression when I was a kid, and my friends were wrestling each other, and I was like, by God, by God. And then I'd be like, this match is brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts. And then they just all cracked up laughing or pissing themselves. They had to restart the match.
Yeah, that's funny.
And then my friend, we had a Roman candle, and he stood over it for his entrance. He burned a hole in the bottom of his shorts, his underwear, and his dick came out during the match. I was like, by God, you can see his balls. He's like, what?
They got
yeah, your balls are showing.
They got a Scream 7 coming out. Oh, shit.
That son of a bitch.
Vader. I like how everything's just wrestling on this one. Vader.
Vader and Shawn.
We went 18 minutes and tore down Venus and it came up to me, Jesus Christ. There you are, moving. Here.
King shit wherever you've been before, but this is WWF, and I've been here for X amount of years. If you're ever that stiff with me in the ring again, I'll put a dime in the jukebox, and you'll be gone the next day.
During the middle of the match, it looked like he was going for an elbow drop, and he just came down and just started yelling. It looked like he threw a temper tantrum in the middle of the match.
You know, I thought it was unprofessional. I mean, okay, A, B, we'll skip C, but we'll do D and come back
Remember
to C.
when Bach purposely oversold Hogan?
Isn't it funny?
He didn't like the finish in SummerSlam 05.
Isn't it funny that this is how I was talking about, and then this shows up?
So never in my life.
It's because we're being monitored by AI.
Everyone forgets spots, and even Sean forgets spots. Well, if you forget something, well, you do something else, then you come back to it, right? I mean, it's called wrestling. We were in Nassau. It was sold out.
But what's like? Let's try to like have a conversation. What's the craziest match? Doesn't have to be like a Halloween gimmick. What's like the craziest match that like you saw and you like winced at? You're like, ah.
Oh, for sure, New Jack versus Mustafa.
Yeah, I was thinking of New Jack when I was saying that.
But I watched it live, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I watched New Jack versus Mustafa live, and when you see New Jack jump 40 feet out of a fucking, concrete rafter onto concrete and a table, you're like, what the fuck is going on?
Look at this. Bret Hart shoots on Vader like wrestling a cement truck filled with barf.
You want to watch it?
I mean, you can always throw something on just so it's not your YouTube page. Just kind of sitting there.
What if you were prepared for all those interview curveballs?
Who came up with the idea to turn you heel, and what was the process behind it?
It kind of was interesting because I didn't see it coming. I remember Vince called me. I'm trying to remember what time, or probably maybe a month before WrestleMania.
So this was about a year ago, right? You could tell he's kind of like.
Well, I think this is Inside the Rope clips, so they uploaded this a year ago, but this happened in like 2015 probably.
Okay.
He's way older looking now, but Bret Hart, for some reason, like he should be treated like royalty. He went to that SummerSlam at MetLife and they didn't have a seat for him. It's like, dude, it's Bret Hart.
Right.
He's the only Hart that's still alive, you know, from his generation.
Man.
I
thought that was cool.
He's the GOAT. He's one of the GOATs. Like legit one of the GOATs.
He is. He's really good. He just held on to shit too long and you know.
Canadian grudges.
And he's Canadian. I was saying he's Canadian.
Yeah.
But so is Jericho. So there's a lot of great Canadians, man.
Yeah.
Benoit was Canadian.
Yeah, but Jericho's half American.
Bobby Heenan and Gene Okerlund. What a great commentary.
But Jericho's dad is American, isn't he?
Yeah.
Who?
Played hockey. He played hockey in...
Yeah, he played hockey, so they lived in Canada because he played for Winnipeg, like the Winnipeg Jets.
And he played for the Rangers for a little bit too.
Was there Halloween Havoc at the Wolstead Center?
No.
Maybe February.
No.
And he called me up and he goes,
"They were big enough to be at the at the gun."
Heel. And I remember I said, "Well, I don't want to turn heel." And
but the gun wasn't open until like 96.
My royalties off T-shirts and dolls.
So the Wolstein Center was like the OG downtown arena.
It would have been a big cut in my income
because the Richfield Coliseum was
Bret Hart or Joe Biden.
Yeah,
Bret Biden.
He said, "He goes,
judge my physical and mental physical as well as my mental fitness."
Listen, to be fair, Bret Hart always kind of talked like this. You could go back in the days. He always kind of talked like he had like a little bit of a mush brain, a little bit.
Yeah, he was like calm. He wasn't that loud on the mic.
And he would
he
would
say anything
pause.
flashy.
He would pause for a little bit too long at times.
All men and women created by go. You know the
I'll
thing.
give you 5 minutes to talk me into it. And he
Thanks, bro.
I was somewhere else, like on the other part of America. I think it was in Texas or something. And
Thank you.
I had to go to New Haven, Connecticut, I believe is where it was. It might have been Springfield, Massachusetts.
All right, this is boring. This is like 20 minutes. That's why I
saw me at the
This
building.
is brutal.
All right. I'm almost done. Just wait till I come up. Go behave.
Just throw in like clips on like wrestling on mute in the background.
I don't know if we can because.
Yeah, we can.
What do you mean, like anything?
Like WCW or something. Don't put on
it won't show up on OBS.
Oh, okay, then
it'll show up for us. Or no, it won't even show up for us. It won't. It doesn't. It blocks it out. I think.
I'm gonna put a picture up or something.
All right, we can do that.
Trying to save this a little because this was just kind of random bullshit. I think we talked about Halloween Havoc for 20 minutes. There you go. That's a good picture. Goldberg. Yeah, Rey Mysterio, that full piece. It almost looks like he has fake muscles. Like, you buy those Halloween costumes with the muscles.
That's kind of like how the Giant Gonzalez looked.
Yeah. Because he wore that.
Who's the guy is that the guy who faced the Undertaker and had the hair suit on?
Yeah,
yep.
Yeah. Looked like a real bodysuit.
Look at this guy with vampire teeth and shooting fireworks out of his hands. You'll see it in probably like a minute, Jonesy, because you're behind.
Who was singing?
Flicks, I'm doing well, brother. How you doing? We are doing very well.
How many people are watching this?
No one right now, but it's just because we're still newer. Once we do it more, it starts growing more.
Tell you who is watching. Double D.
I don't see Double D watching either no more.
So
there's two. There's vertical stream.
And V. So I understand.
Which is one watching, which is literally me just clicking on it. And then we have the vertical stream, which looks... There's nothing. It's just three of us stacked on top of each other.
Yeah. That's basically what it is. That's how it'll look.
Shit.
That's how it'll look for the Brick Road one, too, except it'll be four of us.
Who the hell's the honky tonk man about this fight?
On WCW?
The guy with who shoots the fireworks out of his hands. You'll see, it's funny.
Psychosis?
No, I don't know who it is. Or actually, Tatanka's in the ring right now with what I'm watching.
In WCW?
Or somebody shot confetti into the crowd. Who is that? Looks like Tatanka. Or somebody from the... No, it's not him. Never mind. Take that back. It's the guy with the vampire teeth in. But I think he's doing it because it's Halloween.
Marvelous Mark Marrow.
Yeah, Mark Marrow. I just saw him from the back. I was like, that's like Tatanka. Remember when Tatanka came back in like 2005?
Yeah, I do actually remember that. Didn't he come back at the Royal Rumble?
He was at the 06 Royal Rumble, but I don't remember when he came back in 05.
Dude, I remember Tatanka when he was... I remember Tatanka when I was a kid. Hold on.
I'm just eating the kids' Halloween candy.
Hello? Yeah, I'm doing this live stream. I'll be done here in a minute, though. I'll call you back here as soon as I'm done. Bye-bye.
Mid-show phone call?
What
are you up to over there, player?
Up here.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Never mind. We'll keep it right here. We'll keep it right here.
Keep it.
All right, guys. Is that a good place to end it, or?
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't think this was... we started off with 12 viewers and ended with 0.
It's all right. We'll get it together. I didn't realize I had to do that, so now I know.
When you're setting up before, actually set up. Don't invite us here and then set up, because you did this with the Brick Road a couple times.
Listen, in order for me to set it up, you have to be in Discord, so I can't set it up without you guys being in Discord. So you have to be in here.
We're learning. We're learning.
I don't know why it keeps messing up. I don't know.
Hey, you don't have to explain yourself to this prick, Bird. You don't owe him shit.
Yeah, you do. You owe me money for this.
No, you owe me money.
Podcast
2 hours of my time.
Yeah. All right, everybody. We're going to end it on that one. Really do appreciate you guys stopping by and hanging out with us.
Shout out to Turkey. Shout out to Turkey.
Yeah, shout out to Turkey. Shout out to everybody who stopped by. Yep. Wait, what? Why?
He's a jerk.
Oh, we'll end it on that. Turkle is a jerk.
Hungry. We'll be right back.
Have a good one, everybody. Peace.
We are led by very, very stupid people.
All men and women created by